Welcome, Virgo. Thank you for listening to your reading of July 28, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. Sometimes you can be vindictive and bossy. When you are determined and take a side, you don't always spare those who don't share your opinions. Perhaps today you will have to soften your character from this point of view. You will take pity on one of your recent victims, and this little remorse will give you a little more humanity. You will enjoy using the computer to investigate. There may be something you need to learn. Perhaps you are hoping to find more information on a business topic. Or you want to learn about a legal topic. You might even have fun trying to track down old friends. Use the wonderful tools that you have at your disposal. You will soon find the answers you need. You will find satisfaction where precisely you thought you had found problems to solve. The more efficient you will be when you shift down to a lower gear. Slow down the tempo, and you will find all your energy. This Thursday, July 28th, you are having trouble staying focused. The situation is a bit confusing and people are distracted. Relax without a bad conscience, catch up by being creative since you are a dreamer but inspired. The projects which seem a priority to you are not supported by the moon. If you absolutely have to answer an invitation or put someone before everything else, you will have a little trouble doing so. The climate is changeable, you will have to put up with it. You may feel a bit low energy or unmotivated today, dear Virgo, as the Leo new moon manifests in your solar 12th house. This luminary event will weigh heavily on your mind as the universe asks you to take an honest look at your heart and soul. Luckily, a glimmer of hope will also linger in the air, giving you the strength to break toxic cycles and step towards a brighter future. A sweet connection between Luna and Jupiter this evening will bring even more inspiration to your quest for transformation, though you'll need to prepare yourself for some hard work ahead. With today's new moon in your solar 12th house, dear Virgo, it's an important time for you to look back and review, process, and digest recent events. A sense of inner well-being can come from making plans for the future that inspire growth and hope. At the same time, it's not quite the time to lock things down. Rather, you're exploring possibilities and connecting with your inner needs. Today's new moon inspires a strong need for rest and replenishment. Spiritual needs and mental health are priorities. In the coming days, you are inclined to take charge of personal and private matters that need your attention. Or, you might give more time to a person in need or an important cause. Buried and neglected issues can now demand your attention. If you've neglected your psychic or emotional concerns, you're now ready to acknowledge and attend to them. Today, something communicated can stir up a bit of tension and perhaps some defensiveness. Consider whether it's better to correct or ignore errors and move on. It's a day when sharp words and moves can result from impatience or misunderstandings as Mercury forms a square with Uranus. There can be changes in plans, unexpected results, or communications that interrupt the flow. However, something random or sudden may stimulate a new perspective. You are about to enter a period during which you will be making up excuses to avoid dealing with unpleasant or emotionally draining situations. You will be unwilling to face the facts head-on and will instead be trying to ignore them. However, you know full well that you cannot hide from the truth. You will eventually have to face it, whether you like it or not. Avoid engaging in new endeavors, as they are bound to be shaky, and let your judgment guide you in your decisions. You are going through a crisis in your professional and financial life. You feel worn out by your responsibilities and problems, and have withdrawn into yourself in order to regain your inner strength. It is very likely that someone who is jealous of you will try to deceive you in order to get you into trouble. This is not the right time to make career-related or financial decisions. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today you have the soul of a great leader. Those around you may need advice, whether at home or in the office. Don't hesitate to take an interest in other people's small problems and help them find solutions that are easy to implement. Leading the world is perfect for you, especially since today you enjoy unlimited credit with others. But use this power without abusing it. You cannot be positive with a negative attitude. Remember that the next time you feel like a failure, how you deal with the situation is important. Today you will find that emotional issues get in your way. Don't let your own stubborn attitude toward the situation hold you back. Realize that there are other ways, beyond yours, to solve the problem. Are you suffocating from the wage system and you want to stand on your own feet without a boss to dictate your behavior? The stars support natives who plan to found their business or become self-employed. However, there is still a long way to go before regaining a satisfactory income from work. It will take great patience and unfailing rigor. Do not push away the hands that are extended to you, as their valuable advice will be particularly useful to you. Also, maintain excellent relationships with your former employer. He may well become your client. You will be driven by a need to make a difference in the lives of people. You are likely to get involved in some charitable work which will take up a lot of your time and commitment. You may need to make some tough decision like whether to stay in this charity organization, help others and earn much less, or to go back to your regular job and earn lots. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for July 28th are 45, 43, 25, 44, 55. Daily love. Your planetary ruler, our cosmic messenger, Mercury, is stirring the pot yet again, Virgo. He has been in such a cranky mood as of late, and this isn't getting any better. Today, as he darts along the sky in your solar 12th house of privacy, secrets, and hidden enemies, danger is afoot. In fact, something you've been hiding or something your lover has hidden from you could suddenly erupt out of nowhere. This is because Mercury will get tripped and stepped upon by electric Uranus, who always brings shocking news and anxiety. Panic attacks could be triggered because of this. You will be dominated today by strange emotions and impressions. Do not worry about it and let yourself be carried away by these currents foreign to your usual behavior. And that's good. You have too much of a tendency to believe that everything is rational, and you only too rarely leave room for your emotions, your intuitions. Be confident and you will learn very rich lessons from this day. You will decide to put someone under your wings. You are a good counselor, therefore you may end up being a mentor to someone. Planetary influences emphasize masculine energy, which means you may be helping a male friend or relative. You will teach him a complex mechanical mechanism, updating it with new techniques. Or you will help him learn about computing. It's time to stop playing indifference and clearly state your intentions. It is eating away at you from the inside out. You can't keep frustrating yourself like this any longer and lying to yourself. Take a deep breath and finally say what's on your mind, calmly and firmly. After all, you are not asking for anything extraordinary. If your wishes are badly received, it is because you feel badly in the first place anyway. You would have nothing to regret. At work. What will you work on behind closed doors, Virgo? It might be time to keep some projects and professional self-development to yourself as the new moon in Leo begins a more introspective cycle. By holding back, you will enjoy developing your passion projects without outside interference over the next 6 months. Prepare to double down on the secrecy since Jupiter retrograde in Aries also begins today. Now is a great time to begin refining your financial transformation, like slowly alleviating any residual debt or securing a rainy day fund of resources. You will very much want to show what you are capable of today. You may have just returned from training in new technologies, and you are dying to impress your office colleague who swears by his cousin, a computer whiz. Bad luck, your entourage does not seem in a hurry to hear your enlightened explanations. Take your pain patiently. Your moment of glory is fast approaching. Today you will have no problem saying what you think. You are very impulsive in your speech, and today that trend will be multiplied. Although it is very noble to always tell the truth, sometimes you have to be careful who you are talking to. Make sure you don't tell a colleague that they are incompetent. And be very careful about telling your crush that she is overweight. You will have to soften your words with kindness and understanding. You won't hit the jackpot just by snapping your fingers. Despite this, you are in luck since a great opportunity has entered your sign. So bet on ambitious projects to earn a lot of money. It is a hectic day where many events are likely to occur. It is therefore important to manage it well and limit your field of action. You have to focus professionally to get good results. Health. It is not excluded that at some point of the day you will experience a particularly passionate, even confrontational, discussion. Planetary energies indeed stimulate your passionate side and your capacity to be indignant. Suddenly, here you are defending all claws out your convictions on a subject that is close to your heart. Remember that to convince is not to win, on the contrary. Listen, support your arguments with calm and serenity. Today you may feel somewhat scattered or forgetful. You should be very energetic. You may have trouble concentrating on it properly. Take breaks during the day and try not to do too many things at once. It will be easier for you to focus on just one task or project. Don't answer phone calls while trying to write messages and file papers at the same time. If you weren't so perfectionist, you might be satisfied with your daily health report. You're doing great. However, you consider yourself a little weak, limp, and it is ultimately your physique that bothers you more than your health. To build muscle, no mystery, head to the gym or the electrostimulation course. Either way, as long as you persevere a bit, you will get noticeable results within a few weeks. It remains to be seen whether your coquetry will win out over your legendary laziness. Today minor ailments may trouble you. You may suffer from cold, cough or headache. You may feel pain in your wrist or finger. This will slow the pace of your day. Do not get disheartened. Such things do happen. If possible, take ample rest today and tomorrow you will be back in action. Avoid drinking cold beverages. Family and friends. Mars pushes the natives of your sign to authority. The children of your family, yours, your younger brothers and sisters, nephews, and nieces do as they please and do not listen to your orders. Usually so understanding and calm, you let go of anger. Your strokes of blood trigger an unexpected feeling of well-being in you, like a release. Don't see red right away, listen to their argument. Your sudden change of temper may frighten them into causing the opposite effect they expect. The planetary activities have brought around a tumultuous time in your relationship front. The last few days have been eventful and this has put you in a defensive mood where you just hope to keep your head down and maintain peace. However, this is the very time when you need to explore your relationship in a more aggressive style to understand its depth. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.